Hey, look. Guess what song all of a sudden trending on? Guess what song is all of a sudden trending on TikTok?
What?
Yeah. What song you just told me what it means?
Oh, me and my girlfriend or whatever.
So, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to educate the masses. This is where I put it. Wait, I posted this on my story.
Why is that trending?
Because they think it's about him and his girlfriend.
No.
Daddy, I'm not even French. You think Gen Z smarter than they are. They're not.
Who?
They're not. Gen Z is not as smart as you think.
Well, they kids, so
They
they
think
wouldn't
that he's
know.
talking about him. I said...
You didn't know?
I didn't know either. So I said, do y'all know what this song was about? And then I said, and no, it's not about his girlfriend. And then my friend, she gonna ask me, what is it about? And I'm like, a gun? It's about him and a gun.
Your friend that shit?
Yes. What? You know, but then, what's it gonna think that I know that? What's it gonna think if I know that, though?
Say my daddy told.
I know, but still, though. Before I even tell them that, what are they thinking? Seeing that I like, you know, they got to agree that they got to go off. Because, why?
A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. And incomplete to open things up. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying, all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys see have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still going to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh, look how he threw that!
Sidney Jones.
Come on!
Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. But it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Baby.
They got off the
They're
field.
going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. It's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. It's caught on the right side of Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Fields on 3rd down. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. Nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Pollard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. It's now 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
First of all, how is he out there?
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline or from their point on the field because it's been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. It's needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to dig out of this hole. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan. Big both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Fields. Completes it to Aguilar. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here is Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Fields played down to Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The handoff is Eckler. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have had a few men in the box there.
Fields now to throw. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force the completion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A give, Eckler running to the right. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Eckler again.
Oh, come on.
Line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Carlson is good.
I am going to lose this. I ain't ready.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made the decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This is going to be a return from the middle of the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's studying and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Running on first down to Eckler. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Fields. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Got his man completed over the middle. It's Smith. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try to run for it on first and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Play action. It's Fields. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And that is not going to get it done. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Painter, but they're going to go for it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Painter, but they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. Flush out right.
Oh, no!
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Play action.
I think maybe they'll play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
On second and a yard, Prescott. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off in that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I'm not good, I am. But it doesn't take much to tell because mechanics all off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion. Well, the Cubs are the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it's no surprise there they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of the timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again. Prescott on second and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it to the 40. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First down, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, my goodness!
And he almost made it.
Oh!
Right down.
Oh!
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Open man right side is cut complete.
Fuck this game, man.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 18 now. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Here's Cohen down to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the
That was
20-yard line.
bullshit!
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. 2 seconds on the clock. Meanwhile, Fields throw complete there to Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
I should have kicked that field goal to make it 14-6.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get their running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I can guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Pollard now on 1st down and more. And he's got some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you, and let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
A fairly short kick for the 14. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
I was wondering, so basically, I don't have anyone to cook with me. So I was wondering if like you could go to a store, like a Rite Aid or something, and get your
On first down, it's Fields. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of. We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
Because it's
They
not
can
at school.
now have some sense of
It's not like I'm at
continuity
school, so
and be able to make some of these
now
plays
it's be
that
able
they have
to
not
get
been
it
doing so
since
far.
I'm not at school right now. Because we know you're not going to bring it when I'm at school. So
To throw once more on
I'm
2nd and
home,
10.
but like
Another shot for Bateman. This time he's
go
got
up
it.
to the store
And he'll
real
be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
quick. Just go up to the store real quick.
After I play the game.
I would be out.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Fields. He catches the Eckler underneath. Oh, and now some space complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up if it gets tough in here.
And it gets us in just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 98 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now we give here to Pollard. Into the secondary again. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work it to 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10 now as we roll it out into the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Prescott from the gun. Here's a diving catch right side.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. So now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you're going over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now you give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now first down throw, Fields. He'll get this to Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. From the gun, here's Fields. It's caught by Aguilar. It's thrown now an opening. And they have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Right, and that's complete. 7 yards to pick up there. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on its head. Throwing again is Fields. His pass is intercepted for a 3rd time today. Picked off by Michael Davis. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking to a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You go to the bench and hang out. And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
Why is whatchamacallit not back there?
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Here's Cohen now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Kicking my ass.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learning a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of things into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions hadn't quite him, especially the 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Rashad Bateman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Carlson off the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts.
Oh, wow! This nigga is making some unbelievable
Touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Sucker, and that will extend this big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the side. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 29, that he's taken down. This will be a ground sack. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Fields.
Man, how is he coming off that, though? My line is too good for that.
It's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure.
Come on.
It's the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Again, Fields.
Look at this nigga just throwing the ball.
Now, fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Bucs on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked into my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Fields on 1st down. Steps away. Open man, that's Renfro. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, Fields. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now to Pitt to pump the ball. They've done so.
Come on.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Third and short yardage. Prescott swinging this out to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And a nice gain there. It's going to be taken down just shy of the 20. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So Prescott here to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. And you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only